creates that pop. If you focus on your palm, it's a snap. If I try to do the same here, you cannot. If I want to do it. So it's not even the way to serve. The biggest issue is here. Open your wrist, maneuver the racket much faster than if I just open and do this. Same with the serve. Boom. Hi everyone, my name is Milan from Serbia. I'm founder of TENFITMEN. I'm a professional tennis player and coach. What's up guys? Welcome back to another TENFITMEN video. Today I'm going to talk about the serve, but actually more specifically the pronation part of the serve. I'm going to talk about what is the pronation and why it's so important. So, very excited about this. Let's get into it. Today is going to be very important, hopefully for many of you, because you will learn something crucial for the serve, and I believe something that differentiates regular or like average servers from the top ones, from the very good ones, right? So the pronation, I'm sure you heard of it. Maybe you know roughly, you know what is it, but you're not sure why it's so important, why we need it. So I'm gonna solve that mystery today. So first of all, what is pronation? Very simply put, if you have your arm like this, the forearm, right, and you just turn your palm this way, right? So facing this way, it's gonna be just bam. So pronation is this kind of rotation of your forearm, right? And you can just think, if you focus on your palm and you just twist it. In terms of the serve with the racket, I guess you can already imagine, right? When you go correct serve here, this way, and when you go up, right, here, and then pronation is on the side here, so this way. If I demonstrate, even without talking too much about it first, right, creates that pop if you do it properly, and you can generate a lot of power. So that's why we need it, but actually I want to go deeper inside. I want to go deeper and explain the concept and how come it works so well. To explain that, I'm going to actually leave the racket. Already you have this idea. Why is this so important, right? Very simply. So I'm going to demonstrate, prove that this movement is much faster than this movement here. If you think about a racket, right? So if you just want to do this, and this movement is much faster. Watch this. I learned this trick when I was taking primary school. So I keep the fingers here and I can do on the side. I actually pronate my arm and I can create a sound just with a finger slapping the other finger here, right? If I try to do the same here, cannot. And here, it's a snap, right? It's because of. And imagine you use the same movement when you have the serve here. So if I want to do like, right? So it's like, same with the serve. Boom, right? Fast. So I hope now it makes sense. And here, once again, the wrong way, or the kind of typical way for the beginners or some like club level players, is that when you go in the serve, this is the mistake, right? When you go up, you immediately open the racket and then you just go here. So that's the issue, right? The biggest issue arises there. If you open your wrist early here, so it's not even the way to serve, because you can still have the way to serve here and you can still go properly up. The biggest issue is here, when you open your wrist and you go straight up with the racket and you don't have the ability to pronate. In that case, the serve is very limited. So if I go here and the serve is like, hard for me to even do it in the wrong way, because I used to doing that for years, the pronation, right? So with the proper pronation here, stand here, right? proper movement, right? And then keep that wrist locked, not too firm, it's loose, but it's locked, right? So it keeps this position here, and then we can go on the inside here. Hope that makes sense. So to make a quick recap, what is the pronation? It's the forearm rotation, right? It's this movement with the racket inside here. Why we need it? Because it's more efficient, and I can prove it here. It's much faster than here, so I can maneuver the racket much faster this way, right? Here, much faster than if I just open and do this. And then on top of that, you can vary the serve much more. You can create much more variation on the slice here, right? And also on the kick in both serves and even on the flat. So every type of the serve, you need a pronation, right? So in that way you can create different types of serves, whereas here, you're very limited, it's flat. So there we go. Why pronation? It's faster, more efficient movement, more effortless. You know, you create the power, and you can create different kind of rotations, and that by default makes your serve much more dangerous, and it puts it on a much higher level. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. If so, smash that like button, right? Share it with your tennis friends, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't so far. Leave some comments below if you have any suggestions what we can do in some next videos, right? And that's it. Go out there, smash some serves using that correct formation. I'll see you soon in our next video.